Hello everyone, and welcome to the daily warm-up with Leeds Playhouse. We're here to help you, the people of Leeds, get through the last of this lockdown. It's a bit of a dreary, grey day outside, but hopefully after the next 15 minutes, you'll start to feel a bit better. This is just some time to take for yourself, to be mindful and to try something new. Today, we'll be warming up our voices like performers in a rehearsal room. Don't forget to add your comments along the way so that we know somebody is there. Do you ever wake up and feel like your voice is crackly or croaky when you first speak? Well, today we'll be working through those cracks and those croaks and getting you ready for the day ahead. Morning, Ruth, join in. Hopefully this will help you get ready for your Zoom meetings. Fab. So last week I talked a little bit about our voice being this incredible instrument. And it can stretch and do all kinds of amazing things. So we'll work through a vocal warm-up, which includes our body releasing and relaxing. It includes placing our breath so that it's there to support our voice. It includes making some sound and also just a little bit of articulation to shape our communication. So we'll have some music and we'll start with a bit of a stretch. So I'm just going to start with the head and the neck. And you're just going to tilt the head to one side gently. And through this warm-up, just do what feels comfortable to you. Really look after yourself. Good. You might just want to extend that stretch by flexing the hand and taking the other hand over. Good. And just allow the breath to drop in and out of the mouth as you're doing it. Lovely, and onto the shoulders to give them a few rolls backwards. Good, and some rolls forward. Good. And just taking those shoulders right up to the ears, really scrunch them up there. Good, notice it might feel a bit harder to breathe when you do that. Good, and drop them and let them go. Oh, lovely, that release. Let's do that one more time. Up towards the ears. Oh, really squeezing and drop. Lovely. Good, and now just to the hips. So just gonna take them from side to side to start with. You might be in your living room doing this, so be careful of any furniture that's around, but it will be a really gentle warm-up today. Good, and now taking the hips round. Let's go 3 times this way. Good, and going in the reverse. Really circling and feeling the extent of that movement. And now to a figure of 8, a bit fancier. Good, and a figure of 8 the other way. I have to really think about that one. Doesn't come as naturally. Good, and just gently bending the knees. Good. Not too many of these. It's not an exercise class. Squats. Good. Now some rotation in the ankles. Can you balance? Just use the wall or some furniture around you to balance if you need to. Good, and you can just wiggle those toes as well onto the other foot. I find this side much harder to balance. Yeah, circling the ankle in both directions if you can. And wiggling those toes. Lovely. So now standing with your feet hip width apart. Checking that the knees aren't locked or braced back, so they're just soft. Might feel like they're very gently bent if you're not used to them being soft. Think about the shoulders sliding down the back. Good, and you're going to lengthen in the back of the neck so that the head is straight up towards the feet ceiling, the top of the head. And the nose is pointing neither up nor down. Good, it's just straightforward. Good, and just breathe and just notice how you feel in this moment. Good, thank you for joining us, Anne. Brilliant. And now you're going to roll down the spine. So in our spine, we've got our vertebrae, and they're stacked on top of each other. And I want you to imagine they're like bricks. And you're going to unstack each vertebra in the spine one at a time, which will help us roll down the body. So we're hanging over. So we'll start just unstacking in the neck. Good. And now in the shoulders. This should be really gentle and slow. I like to close my eyes when I do this. Good. Releasing in the top of the back and now towards the lower back, the lumbar spine. Until you're all the way hanging over. And when you get to the bottom, just remind yourself to release that head. You're going to do some gentle swings from one side to the other. I like to do it in a bit of a figure of 8 again, like the hips. Good. And you're just going to take yourself to all fours gently. And only do this if it's comfortable. If it's not, you can sit on a chair or the floor. And as you're on all fours, just let the head drop. Good. And you're going to roll onto your side. Good. And onto your back. So that you're laid in what we call semi-supine. Good. So the hips should be hip width apart and the knees pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Take the hands and place them just below the belly button. And just feel the breath moving the body. You can close your eyes gently if that feels comfortable. We're going to use our imaginations to help us release and relax. So you're just staying as you are. I'm going to sit up. And I want you to imagine as you're laying there that you are on a beach. The kind of beach with white sand and a blue sky with fluffy white clouds. And the sea is crystal clear, turquoisey blue, and you can see the fish. It's a sunny day and above you is a palm tree as you lay beneath it. And the sun is creating a shadow onto your face, and you can feel the warmth of the sun against your face and your eyebrows and your jaw and your mouth and your eyes. And it's just allowing you to let go and release any tension that you might hold in your face. And as you're thinking about the warmth of that sun, I want you just to allow the breath to drop in, out of the body, almost like the tide on that beautiful beach, which comes in and out. Good, and you can now feel the warmth of the sun against the top of your chest and your shoulders, allowing you to release and let go of them into the warmth of the sand. And the breath is still dropping in and out. The sun is moving across the sky a little, and it's casting a shadow and the warmth on a different part of your body. So you can now feel it on the stomach and the hip area. Again, allowing you to let go of any tension that you might hold there. And just notice as you release and let go of tension, if you can feel the breath moving the body. As you face up towards the lovely blue, clear sky with fluffy white clouds. And the breath dropping in and out of the body like the tide. The sun moves across the sky again. You can now feel it against the top of the legs, allowing you to let go of any tension that you might hold there. And now on the out breath, you're going to let out a gentle sound. So there's no pushing, you're just releasing the shh on the out breath. for now, continue to release that shh sound, but you're going to feel the warmth of the sun now against the knees and the bottom part of the legs, allowing you again to release into the warmth of the sand and let go of any tension that you might hold there. And on the next out breath, you're going to let out a gentle good, and the sun's moved across and you can now feel it against the feet, allowing you to let go and release into the warmth of the sand. And the breath is still dropping in and out of the body like the tide. On the next out breath, you're going to let out a gentle zzz sound. And as you do that, you might feel some vibrations in the body. You can now feel the warmth of the sun against the whole of your body, allowing you to let go of any further tensions that you've not quite got to yet. And you're going to let out a hum on the out breath. Feel the vibrations against the lips. Good. Now you're going to roll onto your side and up onto all fours again, releasing in the back of the neck so that it's dropped. Curling the toes under, taking the bottom up towards the ceiling. And rolling up gently through the spine, restacking each vertebra. Good. When you get to the end, just check those feet that you're balanced evenly. Good. Check the length in the back of the neck. Top of the head up towards the ceiling. Good. We'll just do one more gentle hum. Finally, one more, open it onto an R. Good, hopefully you felt a sense of filling the space around you in the 360. One final time. Good, notice how you feel now. Thank you so much for joining me today on the daily warm-up. Don't forget to join us at the same time next week on Facebook, Facebook Live and YouTube. Let us know your thoughts and send us your pictures. You can contact us on Twitter, Facebook, or by emailing us at engagement@leedsplayhouse.org.uk. Enjoy the rest of your day.